So children, welcome to another exercise of simple and compound interest. Simple interest already we had completed. Now compound interest. See, there is compound interest is that kind of interest, or we can say in which the principal keeps on changing. It's not like that different money you are investing, but compound interest is the commonly observed method of banking formats. That means there whatever interest you are earning for the first year, that is added to the principal. That means the amount after the first year, mind my words, amount after first year equal to principal for second year. Now children, you might have also used the formula, or you might have seen that in this exercise also, calculation of compound interest using the method of simple interest. That also is used many places. Like what you can do by this method also. But it might look like lengthy. Sometimes you will forget to add the interest. That time you forget. That's why one ready-made formula is being made, and mind you that formula is for calculation of amount and not the compound interest. So that formula is for amount. So if P is the principal, small r is the rate of interest per annum, and n is the time. Sometimes it is conversion ratios or conversion periods, that also we are saying. A is the amount, then A will be equal to P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. This is the formula for calculation of the amount after n years at R% per annum with P as the principal. So for compound interest, what formula will be? Obviously, amount minus principal. One more formula we are generating, that will be P into 1 plus R by 100 to the power n minus 1. So this is your amount, this is principal. So I will recommend you learn only one formula. Learning the formula is not the problem. The problem is getting to the answer here. People find it difficult because they have to multiply so many times and nothing comes handy. Sometimes people multiply in the wrong way. That also helps, means basically creates a problem only. Okay, so moving on to the questions. This much only is told. Now this compound interest formula can also be used for exercise 5C, growth and depreciation. See here, we are using a plus sign here. That means the new amount is always more than the previous amount. That means after 1 year, what principal is there? More than that in the second year. But what if the value of something keeps on decreasing? Like if you have purchased a new phone, you might have purchased it for rupees 15,000 for the first year. But children, with the passage of time, the value of something keeps on depreciating. That's called as depreciation. Also children, you will find that few things value increases, like suppose a plot of land you have purchased. The value of that plot of land will keep on increasing. Yes or no? Unless otherwise some threat is there. Then sometimes the SIP, systematic investment plan, some saving account we have put, that account we have opened in some banks, FDs, fixed deposits. So their rate of interest is 6%, 7% like that. sometimes 8%, depending on senior citizen or not, sometimes women, all different rates are there. That means whatever money you have deposited in the bank once, suppose 100 you have deposited, after 5 years you will get something more than 100 only. It is in contrast to SIPs or systematic investment plans or mutual funds. You might be reading the disclaimer. Mutual funds are subject to market risk. Please read the offer documents carefully before investing. Right? Many popular celebrities are just promoting that. Okay, SIP has sahi like that. So there also, but SIP is comparatively more risk is there. There are different funds, and these funds will some units are allocated to you. There you will buy some shares, and this is different from stock markets. The risk is comparatively less in SIPs. The stock markets are having more risk. So the SIPs also are divided, different types are there. High risk, moderately high risk, low risk. If the risk is low, obviously the rate of interest is less. People are switching towards SIPs for more return. Some SIPs are there that give you more return. Okay. Some are tax saving SIPs. Popular apps like Grow are there. I'm not promoting something, just I'm telling you something that you see quite often in your surroundings. Okay. Because people just complain that maths is not a topic that we see more frequently, but maths we use so often. Moving on. Let us take up another question, or first question from exercise 5B. Calculate the amount and compound interest on, compound interest amount with both on first thing. It is given as principal is how much? Rupees 1200. Two years. And is 2 years. What is the rate of interest given? 5%. Something more you read? Nothing else. I will recommend that for the initial few times you write the formula also. Same thing, I also practice. What will be its value? Don't jump here and cancel this because 1 plus is written here. 5 divided is 1 by 20. And I will recommend that please learn the squares and cubes. Whenever the time period is given for 2 years or 3 years, you will be required to calculate this thing. What? The squares and cubes. So here 1 plus 20 is 21 for 20. Power 2. 1200 rupees equal to there. 21 into 12 is 442 I guess. Only on 400. Do the 3 to the 12. 1323. Amount is rupees 1,323 rupees. Now what is the interest here? Or you can say compound interest. It will be rupees 1323 minus 1200. This will be rupees 23. So rupees 123 rupees is the interest. You can see here how much interest is 5% only. You compare this with the simple interest. Use the same formula and calculate for the simple interest. You will find that 5 rupees on 100 rupees. Okay. So 1200 means what? 12 5s are 60. It is 12 times. So 12 times 60 rupees. That means if you submit or deposit this money for 2 years, 2 years you will get 120 rupees only. So 3 rupees more you are getting. 5 rupees on 100 rupees. So 1200 means 12 times 60 rupees. In 1 year, in 2 years, 120 rupees. See, 3 rupees more you are getting. And how much small sum is 1200? That also you compare. So if the sum is small, you will find that less interest might be generated. But you don't deposit 1200 only. If you are having some money deposited with rupees 1000, you are giving it for so many years, generally 5 years or more. That much interest your money is earning by itself. You are not putting some extra money there. The what sum you are depositing is same, but that is compounded. That is the advantage people are getting by depositing money like this. Okay. Now I'm taking a question number 3 on the same pattern. Again here question number 3. Principal is 10,000. Rate of interest is 6% per annum. Time is 2 years. Amount is your plus R by 100 or n. This formula I have been telling you to write, because once you write it, you will be having a better knowledge of learning it. So remember and learn to write it. Okay. Answer equal to what? R is 6%. For 2 years. Equal to 100. Power 2. square. Okay, 2809. So 4 into 2809. So we got to what? 9 by 36. 2 by 32. 2 3 times 2 by 8 9 and 11. 11236. Okay, that is the amount here. So what will be the compound interest? To be 11236 minus 10,000. That will be rupees 1236 rupees. That should be the answer. Okay then. So easy questions are here. Need not worry much about this one. But still your multiplying skills will really help you out there. That should be the important concern here.